Today, we are diving into one of the most essential capabilities in human resources: forecasting an organization's workforce needs. This skill allows us to connect strategy to people, anticipate future staffing shifts, and make informed decisions that support organizational success. Whether you plan to lead a team, manage operations, or work directly in HR, understanding how to forecast talent needs will serve you throughout your entire career. When we talk about workforce forecasting, we are really asking, what will it take in terms of people, skills, and roles for this organization to accomplish its goals? Forecasting helps us anticipate shifts before they happen, rather than reacting after the fact. It allows us to plan for growth, prepare for organizational changes, and ensure that we have the right talent in place at the right time. There is no single best way to forecast workforce needs. Instead, HR professionals pull from a variety of methods depending on the data they have, the timeline they're planning for, and the complexity of the situation. Some approaches rely heavily on manager expertise, others on historical data, and others still on advanced modeling and expert consensus. Unit demand is often the starting point. With this method, HR gathers direct input from department leaders about their anticipated workload and the staffing they believe they will need to meet that demand. Because managers have first-hand knowledge of upcoming projects or changes, their insights are incredibly valuable. When you combine these estimates across all units, you get a comprehensive and realistic view of future staffing needs. Trend projections extend what we already know. By examining past patterns like increases in sales, production cycles, or customer demand, we can predict how staffing needs will evolve. This method works especially well when an organization has reliable historical data and clear performance indicators. It helps us answer questions like, if we grow at the same rate next year, how many additional employees will we need? Probabilistic models take forecasting to a more sophisticated level. Using computer simulations, we can test how different scenarios, like market shifts, new technology, or economic changes, might affect staffing. These models help organizations prepare for uncertainty, but they also require high-quality data and careful interpretation. The more variables we introduce, the more complex and costly the model becomes, so they are used strategically. Workload analysis is especially valuable for short-term planning. Instead of starting with staffing assumptions, we begin with the organization's productivity goals. What work needs to be accomplished? Then we break that work into tasks, estimate the hours required, and calculate how many employees it will take to achieve those goals. It's a very practical, grounded approach that works well in operations, customer service, and project-based environments. Ratio analysis uses stable relationships from past data to project future needs. For example, if a team typically needs one project manager for every 7 clients, and we know more clients are coming on board, we can accurately estimate how many additional project managers we will need. This approach is especially useful in roles where workload increases in predictable increments. The Delphi technique is all about collective intelligence. Experts from across the organization, or even across industries, provide their predictions anonymously. Their responses are gathered, summarized, and sent back through additional rounds until the group reaches consensus. This technique is ideal for long-term, complex, or uncertain forecasting challenges, where no single person has all the answers. The nominal group technique takes a similar approach, but instead of staying anonymous, experts meet face-to-face in a structured, facilitated session. The group discusses options, asks questions, challenges assumptions, and ultimately comes to an agreement. This is a powerful way to combine quantitative information with professional judgment and real-world experience. Each forecasting method gives us a different lens into future workforce needs. As you gain experience, you will learn when to rely on manager insight, when to lean on data, and when broader expert input is necessary. Forecasting is both a science and a practice. You get better the more you work with these tools.